Okay, here we are, and we're going to do the great reveal of the Sufi Wisdom Oracle cards. Okay, I get this open. I don't even know how, the size of the cards, nothing. I have not opened it. I did not cheat. Anyway, here is the book, and it's all in English. I did start to fine wine, WHINE. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this one. One of them in the book I will read. I'm gonna read the fine wine. Oh, but I wanted it. Please. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Okay. Oh, heart. It's got Rumi, a Rumi poem for. No, this is not Rumi. This is Hafiz. I'm sorry. It's Hafiz. This is not Rumi. But every one of the cards has a different poem that goes with it. And the fine wine, WHINE, it's not a wine you drink. Okay. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Oh, heart, learn from the unopened bud. Stop complaining about enclosure. Don't you know the morning breeze unties all that is closed? The cure for the hardened heart is the temptation of love. Raise your head, the remedy is here, and so is the one that heals. Hafiz. Okay. So very nice. Something is capturing your heart and pulling you close. Is it the presence of the beloved or the feeling of missing love? Sufi sages have written for ages about the transformative potential of longing. They consider longing for love as the medicine for every heart. The pain of the heart is the thread that leads you to heal the sickness of your soul. Hafiz is calling you to follow him into a new way of being in this world. He invites you to say yes to the incredible unfolding and feeling of blossoming. So that's the card for the great wine. And we will go through the cards. Remember, dear one, that the longing for love is an absolutely necessary part of life. The fire of love increases in the state of longing, while the excitement decreases when we relentlessly remain in the arms of the beloved. Like everything that is created, love has a dual nature, positive and negative, masculine and feminine. The masculine side of love is I love you. Love's feminine quality is I'm waiting for you, I'm longing for you. It is the feminine side of love, the longing for the lover, the cup waiting to be filled that leads the lover to the beloved. Sufi wisdom is inviting you not to feel badly. Your longing will soon enrich your life by giving you goals to achieve. You are experiencing a primal pain, the pain of separation. Embrace the suffering and allow it to lead you deeply within yourself. Be assured it will take you deeper and away from the prison of your limited self to the freedom and wholeness of your divine nature. The mantra is, and every one of these have a mantra, propel me into the divine sweetness of the love of the beloved. Pour the divine wine into me. Fill me and then drink from my lips. Let me glimpse the sweet, wonderful moment of the paradise of love. Just lovely. Oh, okay, Mr. Max, he's telling me. Let me move the cards. move the cards, and then he's going to want to come to this side. Okay. Let me take the little thing off of this so we can get into see the cards. Now, I like these cards. They're a matte finish. I do love the matte because they slide easily. Those glossy ones, sometimes they stick. This is a rather large deck. Yeah. So, let's go through them. Oh, these are beautiful. Accepting challenges. Trust your inner resources. Isn't that lovely? Balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. These are very heavy cardstock on these too. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. That's what remains, is flow. Very nice. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. I like the heart. That's really an interesting one. In one area, if you look at it, it's a heart. In the other area, if you look at it, it's like two people looking at each other with a connection here. So you can view this card in a couple of ways. Very nice. Also, it looks like a communicating. They're communicating to one another. Very good. So yeah, that card's got a lot within it. I do love these cards. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. These would be wonderful cards for doing readings for people, personal readings for where they're at in their life, where they're going, especially if they're on a spiritual quest. Next is Dawn of Love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Again, another interesting card. It's like going through a tunnel of confusion and coming out the other side into a new reality. Okay. Deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Very good advice on that. Determination. Perseverance leads to fortune. And that's a spiritual journey. You know, you have to do it by yourself. You can have a guru there, somebody that's weighty with knowledge that can give you guidance, direction, but you have to walk it yourself. They cannot do it for you. If somebody says, just trust me and I'll do it for you, forget it. They're out to con you out of money, okay? Because everyone has to walk the journey themselves. Even if you're in a room of 100 people, you're still by yourself within your own mind, within your own way, and you have to, again, walk it yourself. Do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. Very nice. You can just feel it. If you just, open yourself up, your heart up, and you just feel that. Yeah, these cards you can really go into. Drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. Yeah, also very nice. Wow. Wow. Ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms. Well, that's what you have to do. That is an absolutely true statement. I know when I went through my own journey that I went through a lot of molesting, rapes, things like that. And when I got a handle and saw that the people that did those were in hell realms, and I developed compassion because I could get out of it, yet they are driven to do what they do, then you can transform it and end the trauma. Okay? Because you have to realize when you're having these flashbacks and this other stuff, you're victimizing yourself. Yes, something happened, but it's not ongoing. If it's not ongoing, then you are victimizing yourself at that point. And why do you want to keep victimizing yourself? Okay. So yes, I love that card. You just go right into it. Any of these cards, you can just, if you have an open heart and you look at these cards, I mean, it's just bliss. Bliss just comes out and you just go right straight into it. Yeah, if I did a meditation with this right now, I'd be in there, in that land, in that whole thing. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Absolutely. And now I like this thing because it looks like it's a whole different dimension, a whole different world. And that's what happens. If you open to that, this world becomes so much more. It becomes so much more. Or like being in another dimension. Okay. Face your fears. Farewell to fear phantoms. Also a good one. That's something that everybody has to face on the path. You have to face your fears. Finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. Very good. Fine wine. This was longing is the portal to wholeness. There's the card on it. Free will. Get out of your cocoon. Yeah, very lovely. It's almost like it's some sort of an umbilical, and this is his whole. Very interesting. Gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. Oh, that's a big one too. What are your attachments? What's holding you back? Okay. Sometimes for people in the path, it's their children. They're so attached to it. But you got to understand, children, you give them a form to come into, but they're their own person. They have lived lifetimes and lifetimes. You don't own them. Okay, it's not your only creation. Okay, so you create a form, and you also contribute DNA, which aids them in a new revelation of a new part of their path, soul path, to go forward. But that's another whole thing to go into. Happy life. Live a less guarded life. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Lovely. And it looks like the one that's coming down is, in a way, an angel or a spirit guide coming down to aid them. Yeah, these cards are lovely. Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Wow, very pretty. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. See, now that's another one. Limitations is power. Lean into your limitations. Okay. Live in the moment. What you are looking for is within you. And that's true. The more you can be in the moment and you're not going back into past or projecting future, because the only place you can truly live is now. You can't live in the past and you can't live projected in the future. You have to be present. And the more present you are, the more you become still within. The more that the mind becomes still. Okay? And the more you open up and start blossoming. Okay, the heart starts blossoming. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Like I said, you have to find a good spiritual teacher, a guru, one that is weighty with knowledge, not somebody that's just read a lot of books and regurgitating it. Someone that's actually walked the path and knows the ins and outs of it. They know the map, they know the way forward because they have already encountered the things that you will have to encounter in your own journey. And they can aid in speaking to what helps and what doesn't help. Okay? To give you a bit of guidance and direction. Again, they cannot do it for you. You have to do your own way. You have to make your own choices. Okay? But there is a way forward. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. Yeah, and this is the one that Buddha was saying is so difficult for people. Change. They don't want anything to change, and change is inevitable. People come into your life, they go out of your life. You know, you may have gotten a fortune and you can lose it in a second. You can lose your house, you can lose everything. Okay? But change is inevitable. Okay? Make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. Also a good one. Move forward. Experience the grace of who you truly are. And I like where it has like the 0 point there, and then it starts coming out into this love expression. Okay, so very, very nice. Yeah, all the artwork on here, it just hits you in the heart center, and if you're open and you look at it through the heart center, you go right into that card. Wow. Whoever did the artwork on this, they're very high in spiritual understanding. They just get to the whole nitty-gritty of it. Open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Look at that. Very powerful. Very powerful. Return to joy. We are here to experience joy. I like that too. It's almost like, you know, the tunnel. When you face that death, you go through the tunnel and go into the light, and then you go into the light beyond the lights. Okay? Yeah, again, they pull you right in. Wow. Self-creation. Be the author of your own life. Yes, nobody else can do it for you. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. And that's a beautiful one to read in the book, too. I did read this one. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Again, great advice. Yeah, you get to one point in the journey, and when the heart starts up, everything is beautiful. Doesn't matter what you see, it's beautiful. Next, slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. Yeah, take a few seconds of your time. I tell people, if you're in a work environment, if they allow it, put a little picture somewhere there where you can look at it. It's a place that's the most relaxing for you, whether it's forest, whether it's desert, whether it's mountains, whether it's waterfalls, whatever it is there that really helps you to relax. Put it there and take, every hour or two, take a few seconds, do a balanced breath. Look at the picture, go into it, and just let yourself relax for a few moments. Next, speak out, communicate, and solve the conflicts. This is something that really needs to happen now. Really needs to happen with the police department and these ones. They need to be retrained into communication skills. It's not just carry a big stick and club somebody over the head. Okay? That doesn't work to solve problems. Carrying a big stick and just clubbing people does not solve anything. It makes them even more resistant than they were. So they need to start opening up and having communication. Surrender with joy. Achieve greatness through surrender. That's a big one. That's a big one. In the end, you have to surrender into that death before the death if you want to get to enlightenment. Okay? And that's a very scary place to be, because you have to surrender utterly and completely, totally. Okay? But what you gain is freedom. What you gain is freedom. Time to play. Make time to dance and play. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. Okay. Yeah, and this is not the singular love where you objectify somebody and you're in love. But you want the love that expands, the agape, to all things. Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. This is a good one. Yeah, sometimes you have to transform sorrow, and you've got to go into something new. You've got to be willing to let that old go and go into something that's going to be transformative for you. New page, new life, new start, new, union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Way of faith. Let faith be your guide. And faith is, like the Bible said, the substance of things unseen. Faith is the substance. The substance, not the I hope. Faith is not I hope, I wish. Faith is knowing that substance is already there. The substance of things unseen. It's the substance of things unseen. Faith. And then they say also faith without works is dead. Okay, so you have to move on it, on faith. You have to move on it. And the things will come out of faith. The things that you do, the works that you do, okay, they come out of faith. So I know if I do this, an X amount is going to happen, okay? But faith, again, is the substance. Like, I've already got it. It's already here. It's already done, okay? It's not, gee, I hope it comes. Faith is knowing. Oh, my goodness. Well, that was interesting. Oh, my goodness. Next is willpower. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. Work of art. Be the portrait of divine beauty. There you go. And last but not least, you are unique. Be yourself. Everybody. This is good. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You are unique. Don't try to be somebody else. You got to be yourself. Okay? So there you have it, the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. This is a great one to do for personal readings and stuff. People that come in and want to know, you know, what's the next thing on my life path, etc., etc. This is a really good one, or it's a good one for those that are starting to have a heart opening to move them forward, for them to contemplate, for them to, you know, get it, to grok. What they say, grok, grok it. So yeah, excellent, excellent. I am so glad that I got this Sufi Wisdom. Yeah, I've gotten a few new decks that I see would be really good for doing personal readings for people. So I'm going to drag those out today and just see how they work together. But I've got the feeling there's a few of them that I've just gotten that I think are going to be really great for doing personal readings. So thank you for tuning in. Much love and light. I hope you've enjoyed the cards. They are a beautiful set. So much love and light. You can get those also on Amazon. Thanks for tuning in. See you online.